there's a huge new development with Austin Theory and his Money in the Bank briefcase and Roman Reigns. Ever since Austin Theory won the Money in the Bank ladder match and won the contract to cash in on a champion of his choosing at any time, he has been teasing that he is going to cash in on Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns has been very irritated by Austin Theory's antics. And Roman is obviously getting to a breaking point where he cannot take Austin Theory teasing that he's going to cash in on him. Many fans have said that they would be very upset if WWE allowed Austin Theory to cash in on Roman Reigns and take the 2 titles that Roman Reigns is currently holding. But during the build-up to SummerSlam, there have been plenty of backstage rumors that the plan is for Austin Theory to successfully cash in on Roman Reigns, and Austin will then become the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. But now, with only a very short time until the SummerSlam pay-per-view, plans have changed again, and these new plans might shock you. After the Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns last man standing match, Austin Theory will indeed make his way down to the ring with his Money in the Bank briefcase in hand. He will then begin to hand it to the referee to cash in, and Roman Reigns will be the victor in his match against Brock Lesnar, so Austin Theory will be cashing in on Roman at SummerSlam. Roman will be, no doubt, bruised and battered from his battle with Brock Lesnar. However, but just as Theory will be handing the Money in the Bank briefcase to the referee to cash in, the Usos will attack Theory and beat him down. Roman Reigns will then grab the Money in the Bank briefcase and then head for the exits with it, as Theory will be laid out in the middle of the ring and won't realize that Roman is stealing his Money in the Bank briefcase. And then Roman will get into his car and leave as quickly as possible, as he will be very happy that he was able to thwart a cash-in by Austin Theory, and now Roman will not only have his undisputed WWE Universal title, but he will also have the Money in the Bank briefcase, which means that as long as Austin does not physically have the briefcase, he legally, under WWE rules, cannot cash in. He actually has to have the briefcase because the contract is inside there. And the way it works is you got to hand the briefcase with that contract inside to the referee in order to legally cash in. And because Roman has now stolen the briefcase, Theory will not be able to cash in, and Roman will be able to make sure that he remains the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar has a secret that will shock you. Sadly for Brock Lesnar fans, he is scheduled to lose in his last man standing match at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. And because of this, fans are wondering, what does Brock Lesnar's future look like in WWE after losing to Roman Reigns again? Will he ever be the same ever again? Brock Lesnar used to be a guy who just won. He always won. But unfortunately, this year, 2022, he's lost quite a bit. He lost against Lashley at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. He lost to Roman Reigns at the WrestleMania pay-per-view. And he's scheduled to lose at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. And the question is, once Brock loses this match, What does it mean for him and his status in WWE? Will he continue to be a main event wrestler who only wrestles for the world title? Or will he be pushed down the card and wrestle mid-carders? Well, WWE has a plan to make sure that Brock stays in the main event picture and keep fans believing that Brock Lesnar is truly an A-list star in WWE. According to a leaked backstage rumor, the current plan for Brock Lesnar after SummerSlam is for Brock to show up during a Roman Reigns promo in the ring. Brock will then go face-to-face with Roman. Roman will wonder, why is this guy back again? I already beat him at WrestleMania. I already beat him at SummerSlam. Doesn't this guy get the hint? But then, in the shock of all shocks, Brock Lesnar will take off his jacket and reveal that he's wearing a Bloodline shirt, meaning that he is joining the Bloodline faction. And then Paul Heyman will reveal that he brokered the deal of the century, and now the two most powerful wrestlers in WWE will be joining forces. And Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and the Usos will truly be the most dominant faction in all of wrestling. And WWE believes that this huge surprise will get big attention from fans and will increase TV ratings, as this will be the storyline of the year. The question is, will Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns be able to coexist in the same faction, as there will be a lot of butting heads about who the true leader of the faction is? But as of right now, this is going to take place just after SummerSlam, and it will be, no doubt, as big as it gets. What are your thoughts about the rumor that at SummerSlam, Roman Reigns will steal Theory's Money in the Bank briefcase and prevent him from cashing in on him? And what are your thoughts about the rumor that Brock Lesnar will join Roman Reigns' Bloodline faction? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you are notified when we upload a new video.